Hello everyone and welcome back to another Star Wars Galaxy Heroes video in Grand Arena 3v3 and to the second round of the last week of 3v3 in the season. So I will get straight into it, and my opponent today is Titan of THC. And they're from the guild Shadowlands Madclaw, so a very good guild, and they have 9 million GP, so very similar GP to what I have. And they have set me a pretty tough south wall down at the bottom. As you can see, we have an LV and array, like I set an LV and array, and they have already attacked me. As you can see, they got 71 banners. They did unfortunately drop some battles on my Ray and my LV, and they beat my General Grievous squad in the north for a, I guess around 50 odd. I don't even know. I suppose that was probably the first fight they did for the extra 10 banners, and then obviously the extra banners that come from the 2 drops. So we are going to start off in the south. I obviously do only have an hour and a half, so we're probably going to try and fly through this as quick as we can. So as you can see on the wall, we do have a DR Starkiller squad, which is quite unusual, not something I've seen before. So we're going to be a bit of a challenge against that. Then we have a Malgus with 3 Omicrons, level 9 Datacron, a CLS, a LV, and a Ray themselves. So we are probably going to use Fennec versus the Lord Vader squad, then JML versus Ray, Iden versus CLS, SLKR with Night Sisters versus Malgus, but that's assuming that the LV counter goes alright with Fennec, and then C versus the Darth Revan squad. And in terms of Datacrons, DR has a level 8 Datacron with demon damage inflicting debuffs to health, granted Tasty up with those stats on the side. Malgus has 11 Datacron, as you imagine, with the cooldown reset, with 132% armor. That's pretty crazy. So SLKR might struggle a bit against that, but obviously, once we ramp up, we should be okay. Well, that's what the plan is, at least. And then CLS has a level 8 Datacron with starting turn meter, as you'd expect. And whenever someone gets stunned, they gain 50% turn meter and recover 24% health and protection. So that'd be a very good Datacron for that team, especially against Iden. Then LV has a level 9 Datacron, as you expect, with the fast ult charge, which will be coming around very quickly with Maul in the team. They do have 70% deflection, so dodges could play a bit of a thing here for my Fennec. So we shall see how we get on there. And then Ray has a level 8. What we're talking about, a level 5 Datacron. I was looking at the relic levels with gaining evasion down or accuracy up, with a bit of extra deflection, physical critical avoidance, and physical accuracy. So we shall probably start off with the LV and get him out of the way like we normally do. So they're going to start like usual. This is the Datacron I'm taking. It's my level 9 Datacron for BAM. So a cleanse. Ooh. Right, I'm just going to get... No, let's go for a kick straight away. Oh, come on. At least you wasted it all on BAM. That ult charge though is ridiculous. Yeah, chill. I'm gonna kick them all out. I thought Grief was probably gonna die there, but he survived. Oh, he might die now. Just kick Royal Guards because I need to kill him anyway. Let's get armor shred on him. Okay, that's good to get the buffs. shield on you. Cleanse. Kick. And mass assist. Oh, come on. And then kick him to kill him for a 66 to start, so that's very good. Okay, now JML versus Ray, it's the Datacron I'm taking. As you can see from my guild message at the bottom, we got the news of Hondo coming to the game today. So that is very exciting. As hopefully the characters that we get will play as big as a part as the characters did for Starkiller when we got them. We'll try and get Ray to damage immunity. And we'll try to kill her before ultimate if we can. I don't know if we will, but we'll give it a go. Okay, that's a bit annoying. Yeah, we're not going to get there, unfortunately. Oh, I should have gone for the sides. That's fine. I was trying to get him out of the way as soon as we could. It's just Days Finn. Give Master Training to JML just in case he dies here. Thought that was going to happen. Please get your taunt back on you. Or please kill her, please. Oh, come on. Right, there you go, now she's dead. Got quite fortunate there that she didn't have a whirlwind, because that could have been pretty nasty with her obviously killing my General Luke, which would not have been good. But we got a win there, so that'll be 52. I'll take that. Okay, so SLKR versus Malgus. This is the Datacron I'm taking. Bit of extra resistance and armor with a bit of extra physical damage, obviously to help SLKR's damage through the armor that Malgus Datacron has. Obviously with inflicting debuffs, we do a bit of extra damage to their health. So poke Malgus. Just swipe to get the taunt back on Zombie, so you can take that. Leap or whatever the ability is called. I have no idea what it's called. I need to go. Yeah, we can go after her now. Stun Malgus, Malak even. Malgus, Malak. Right, there goes talent at least. That's good. Stun? Nope. Have to go after you. Stun Malak again. Now Siphon. Right, now we go to ultimate. This is the thing I'm just going to do. I think I'm going to do the same strategy I would with LV, so I'll do 3 siphons here, and that should just kill him, I'm hoping. Yeah. And goodbye, Malgus. For 55. And Iden VCLS is the Datacron I'm taking. If you can let me show. There we go. Bit of extra armor penetration and potency. I believe this is what I took last time. Obviously, just to help us land this stun, which we do get. Obviously, Daisies are good too. They would have just gained. I don't know if there's much point doing the stomp because. Let's do basic. Then we do dispel. So I need Iden to take her turn. Okay, what? You're a bit slow, but. Days, unfortunately. Let's stun 3 Chupio, please. Right, let's increase cooldowns. Okay, or not. Go for a stun. Can't assist, unfortunately, because of the 3 stacks. This is taking a lot longer than I wanted to. Right, I'm gonna go for a terminate here. And we'll go for a stun. Hopefully that will kill him. Oh, come on. Definitely made longer the fact we've lost range trooper. At least we can kill Chuvio there. Okay, there's a bit of a problem. Yeah, that's not great. There we go. That's unfortunate, we'll have to clean that up. Okay, so I don't see any reason why C can't solo this. I am taking his level 9 Datacron, I'll show you that. Obviously I'm a bit rushed for time, so trying to get through this as quick as possible. That's why I briefly showed that Datacron so you can pause it if you need to. Right, let's get some protection recovery. Ah, almost at ultimate. There we go. Right, pop ult, and then hope that Starkiller don't get his ult. And goodbye, Starkiller. That's tickle fight. Or not. Normally it's a tickle fight against Palpatine at least, in the usual lineup. But 58, I'll take that. Right, no idea how this is going to do as a cleanup, but we're going to give it a go. So this is what I'm running Datacron wise. Just want to get this clean. I don't want to waste too many fights against this, so I was hoping we should be able to just fly through this without them taking many turns. Okay, there we go. Well, 35 rubbish manners, but I just want to kind of play that a bit safe to avoid dropping any more battles on that. Okay, so we cleared south, and now we can move on to the north wall, which is how I'm going to start, because luckily the south wall doesn't have anything too scary in it. So we'll start there. So as you can see from the preview, we do have a Raddus and a Boba Fett. And we also have a Qui-Gon Jinn team, a Bad Batch team, and a Padme team. So my initial plan for this wall was to use Wampa versus Boba Zam, and hope that Fennec doesn't absolutely ruin my day. And then the Qui-Gon Jinn we're going to use JMK because we've still got him available, so we might as well use him there because I believe there's probably the toughest squad left. Then the Raddus we were going to try out Bounty Hunters with Bossk and Mando, and I'm not really too sure for the third. I might take Jango probably, just so we can avoid any revives. And then Bad Batch I was going to use Qira with Han and Chewie. And finally the Padme team I was going to use Malak solo. So I'll go through the Datacrons quickly. Boba has a level 3 Datacron with recovering health and protection with buffs, with a bit of extra special damage and armor. Qui-Gon Jinn has a level 3 Datacron with 25% turn meter, 42% crit armor penetration, and 6% crit damage. And Raddus has a level 8 Datacron with 25% turn meter again with damage immunity and bunch of other stats on the side that kind of looks a bit too scary for me. But we should be okay though. I'm hoping that once we can so I'll probably go take a dispel of some sort if I can find an appropriate one to take with me, just so we can get rid of that damage immunity so we can get contract quicker. Then Bad Batch has got a level 3 Datacron as well with 25% turn meter, as you would have guessed, with extra potency obviously to help them land the stuns and a bit of extra special damage. So we'll probably start off with the kind of like non-meta counters, I suppose. So I'll probably could do the Bounty Hunter with Raddus, or I think we'll just start with Qira, Han and Chewie versus this Bad Batch team and see how we get on here. So as usual with any CLS or Rebels counter to Bad Batch, we stun Echo first. At least we can get rid of that stealth. Luckily, even if they dodged that first one, we would have had a backup with Qira's AoE that would have dispelled all the stealth as well. Ah, you steal my banners. You're probably going to kill him anyway, aren't you? Yeah. Got a 56 there. Unfortunately, Han was missing his protection. Right, so no idea how this is going to work. Obviously, they are going to start because that Datacron. Once we get rolling, should be okay. So, do that, and then we'll get rid of that damage immunity on Jin. We can start to get contract. Let's go for ability blocks. Didn't get any on Raddus, unfortunately, because he has such high base tenacity, especially at Relic 9. Right, let's call him Boba. Now let's do this. Let's pop Raddus. DR revive, there you go. That'll be a 55 because we're missing a couple of protection manas there. But that's still a very good fight, that. Pretty cheap as well. And I'll do a JMK undersize versus Qui-Gon Jinn. We can just get rid of Annie straight off the bat. Because obviously we are using a GL here, so the Omicron isn't in play. Let's just kill Qui-Gon off because he'd be weakest. I was hoping he was going to switch forms, but we'll take that. That'll be a 57, yeah, because we missed those protection manas at the end there. Alright, Malak solo versus Padme. Oh, lack of tenacity is going to be really annoying. I'm not using a Datacron here, just decided not to use one. Didn't feel like it was necessary. Let's do this first. And hopefully get a turn before she stuns me or does something. Maybe we've resisted that. Of course you're taunting. Let's just do it on Wrecker then. Or 59, so max mana's there, that's brilliant. Let's see how this goes. Go for a slam. I do a roar. I don't know if it'll be able to one hit you, let's just kill Zam. She could take a turn and she'll have lost those bonuses from Zam that way. And then kill Boba for a 59 again, so that's brilliant. Nice way to finish off also, and now we can move on to the south. We do only have an hour left of this fight, but luckily my opponent seems to have stopped, so we should get the win here regardless of what happens in the fleet zone, as you may have seen in my previous video, which wasn't too great for me. But we'll just make a quick start and get straight into it. So we do have a Nute and a GG team to face in the south, as well as a Hux team, a Mothma team, and a Iden team. So my initial plan here was to use Bad Batch versus Hux, Troopers versus Mothma, Then Bastila Jedi versus the GG. And Momothra Troopers. I was reading a different note there. Momothra versus Nute. And then Gas versus Iden. So we'll just start wherever. I think we'll probably start at the top really. But I'll quickly show this Datacron, which is a level 3 Datacron from this new set. Which this bonus doesn't play into effect, and that other stuff kind of really doesn't help them out a lot. But we'll just jump straight into it and let's get a nice ground clear. Hopefully all one shots across the board. Except the CLS team, obviously. Right, now we go for a twist. And we try to go for some stuns. No stuns landed on those two, unfortunately. Right, let's pass turn into Echo. And we'll go all in on Hux. No stun again. Basic him. Go for a double tap. That should kill him. There we go. Right, basic you. The days reapplied. Target lock. Very nice. Right, let's get some stealth. Not really going to do much. The evasion up is good. Kill him. Then we'll heal up. Try to stall it a little bit. I think you might have your bomb, won't you? Yeah, there you go. This should get us 4 banners. Take a Datacron again, which is just a bit of extra armor penetration and physical damage, so hopefully we can just do some one-shots here. At least try to. Okay. Last turn, then we can get some foresight up to stop B2 taking our buffs. Now we can go straight for B2. And kill him. We'll hit him once, even though we're going to get marked. That's fine. That's just basic. Bit annoying. Magna Guard dead. And let's kill GG. We still should get 4 banners here. Just because of we still have the bonus protection. Just gonna take a different Momothra squad just to mix things up a little bit. So I'm taking Cassian and K2. Guys should still get the same effect as what Kyle and Qira would have done. I would highly recommend, if you have gone for Profanity, to actually relic up your K2 as well. Just because Cassian and K2 are kind of like a Han and Chewie pairing. And by relicking your K2, you are going to be able to finish off the Cassian ship. Obviously having all the pilots at relic levels. Because obviously you already have to do Jin and Cassian anyway. So you might as well just do K2 and then you'll be able to run a, well, more or less full Rogue One squad for 5v5 as well. And it'll give you more Rebel fighter options for this sort of thing. Because this lineup can beat GG as well quite comfortably with potential there for max banners. The only bad thing is that they don't really do a lot of damage, but it took so long. We even got a second promotion on our Commando. I guess what that does mean is you do have a bit more time to stall it for banner recovery as well. Should be 4 banners hopefully. There we go. Right, so they'll stun my gas probably. Oh, no stun. That's why I brought Rex in, just for the cleanse, so I could nuke them. Obviously, our starting Terminator doesn't really affect us there because Iden's going to start anyway. But this is what I wanted, and hope that Iden and those guys would have done very little damage. So hopefully this counts as full health and protection, and we can just nuke the whole squad here. Well, I very much doubt it will, but at least we can kill off Iden. That'd be 56. And now we can get the fleet zone out of the way and hopefully get a nice full clear and a win today. Okay, so onto fleets. As you can see, we do have an Empire fleet to beat, as well as a Executor attacker lineup and a Raddus fleet. So I'm not too sure what I'm going to be doing here. I'm probably going to try Rebels first, and then we can clean up with Finalizer if that goes wrong. And then I was going to use Separatists versus Chimaera, and then Empire versus Raddus. So we'll just jump straight into this Execute fight and then see how this Rebel fight goes against it. Right, so we can wiggle. Let's try and get rid of IG if we can. That we will, but that's why I brought in double tank. If you actually let me survive. Oh, that's Relic 9 Piet. Oh my god. Well, seems like I need to bump my relics up on my Akbar, but I do have Profanity now, so hopefully we don't have to rely on that as much. We put Hunted onto... Let's put Hunted onto... Let's put Hunted onto CAD. Of course. Right, I'll go all on you. Get everyone else under stealth. Not fun. I'll just put Biddy's block on you. We'll try and kill CAD. Please don't dodge. Good. Don't dodge. Oh, come on! Stun you. Oh, you got tenacity up. Never mind. Didn't even see that. Oh, there's a stun. Probably should have stunned Razor Crest there, but never mind. Let's do this, I suppose. Go for a big hit. Not too bad. Watch me die. Ooh. Hey, managed to kill Bossk off at least. Now I'm gonna die now. Oh, come on. I'm actually going to leave it there, just in case Executor has a heal. So at least if I leave it, No, it doesn't really matter, does it? Because he's probably going to pop heal as soon as we go into the next fight, but... Oh, okay. Oh, when he just used AoE, that's pretty handy. Call you in for more turn meter. Right. AoE. Got one more off. There we go. Oh, no interceptor. Got a bit of daze on us, unfortunately. Should be enough to kill him. Yeah. Here comes. Oh, so here comes the interceptor. Not yet. Oh, there we go. Be rubbish banners, 70. Well, that's not too bad actually. Better than what I normally get. Alright, Empire v Raddus. Oh, wow. Okay. Was not expecting. Oh, come on. What's this do again? Do target lock. Let's call in interceptor. I'll get. Oh, I can't even target you, can I? Never mind. Get some burning on the board at least. Or by Vader. Oh no, okay. And I will do heal. Just basic. Wow, okay, was not expecting that much damage. Let's remove 10 meter, and we can kill you. Nice. I'll do big hit. Oh yeah, Poe will die to the burning. Might as well call this in, I suppose. Heal up you. That'll be 73, so that's very good. Now we've got to try and clean up this Executor if we can. Alright, let's give this a go. See how far we get. Executor's probably going to heal. Yep, I can do it. I love that though. It's just like red health and an Executor come along. Nope, full health. Not today. Let's give this to Sith Bomber. There's some bombs on the board. Wise gain. I suppose if we do this, we can double tap, and that should kill Boba, I suppose. Evasion up should not be in this fleet. I was going to say that right now. Yeah, that's going to happen, unfortunately. Wow, 100k hit, that's pretty bonkers. Oh, that is obviously with offense up as well. I get bombs attached to you so you can get some days. And let's call in Wedge. Wedge does a decent amount of damage. Obviously not that decent. And there we go for an awful 28, but at least we got the full clear today, unlike yesterday's video, and we got the win as well, so that's very good, and I will take that obviously any day over the annoying fight that we got yesterday. And that will be the win for a total of 2012. So pretty decent score. I'm quite happy to get anything over 2000s in this Datacron day and age, especially with these set 4 Datacrons. So that'll obviously put us back over the 3,800 mark going into the last round of season 31. So hopefully we can get a nice win to round the whole season off going into 5v5. So if you have enjoyed the video, I would really appreciate a like, comment and subscribe, and I shall catch you in the next one.